Hello and welcome to Update Novi. I'm your host Cheryl Walsh, and we are here at our very own SWAC studios with two very, very special guests today. With me in studio are Lars Stahl and Magnus Hultgren. Did I get that correct?
That's correct.
Perfect, very good.
And they are here in Novi, all the way from the country of Sweden. So we welcome you all these many miles away. And you are actually with a program from PricewaterhouseCoopers, which, correct me if I'm wrong, is an executive government leadership and development program. And your final part of that program is a trip abroad. And you all chose to come here to Novi, Michigan. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Magnus, would you like to share a little bit about that, the whole program in and of itself, and what it entails, and why you all chose Novi?
Well, as you told, this is the end of a one-year program for about 20 leaders, and we in the group that we are here. We have 3 mayors. We have a couple of city managers, and we have other executive managers from different kind of operations. And this is as you said, this is the end of this program, and we have been here before in the city of Novi. We were here last year with another group, and it turned out very well, and we just love to come back again. It turned out so good, and we have been so very warm welcome. And it also gives the group members very much information, and the group very much get to know how the governments work here, the local government work here in America, in Michigan. So, and we have get to know you very well since last year. So.
One of the things that I think we shared throughout the last several days that is amazing to me is, although we operate on very different levels, our governments, we're still very similar. In talking with Lars, can you share your title, Lars, and what you do for your municipality in Sweden?
Yeah, I work for the municipality of Söderhamn in the center of Sweden. I work as a chief technical officer and a senior real estate manager.
Which would be, what do you oversee in your city?
I oversee roads, snow plowing, stormwater, and the forestry, the parks, and all the things that people normally use in a community.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then another component of that is the real estate management, which is development, building, those type of things, correct?
Yeah. When we build new buildings, renovate old buildings, and stuff like that.
And in talking with others in your group, it was amazing to me of how our city of Novi functions very similarly to some of your communities, in that, you know, we have a city engineer, we have a community development director. One of the young ladies with you all was into cultural services, and they were building a new library, very much like we did here in Novi. So the similarities, although, like I said, obviously country and oceans apart, was very, very, they were prevalent in how very similar we are. Some of the tools that you all learned through this development program, Magnus, can you share? I mean, this is a year-long program that they have. What are they actually learning? Is it professional development? Is it leadership skills?
Yes, both, of course, and so on. It's a combination. You discuss very much a focus on the personal leadership, and also around the organization and teamwork and how we work in teams. But it's very much focused on the personal leadership, the individual leadership. And the main issue, you can say, our philosophy, you can say, is that if you can't lead yourself, it's hard to lead others. So therefore you have to know yourself, and Lars, he has attended the leadership for now, the program for 1 year now, and let me ask you, Lars.
That's fine.
What do you say about it?
Did I learn anything?
Do you learn anything? Do you feel like you developed anything?
Yeah, it's been an interesting year. We started with the personal leadership, and we went over to world coverage of how do other people do cross-cultural management, and we covered almost all areas. So I think it's been a very interesting and educational time.
Well, from the interaction that we had, you all have done a fabulous job, because everything from the language skills to the professional skills, the interpersonal, the communication, all aspects of our interaction from our city team with you all, I will echo what you said, Magnus, has been phenomenal. It was a great experience. I'm glad to hear that you all enjoyed it. We too, from Novi, learned immensely from you all, and how you functioned as a group, and what you've learned over the past year. So it's not just an educational experience from you all, it helps teach us to our Novi team. As you know, you've interacted with several of us, from the mayor and some city council to a variety of different department heads, and it's a great learning experience for us as well. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we are going to hear what you liked about our Novi community, what your favorite things were or are, and what you enjoyed doing the most. So we'll share with our audience a little bit about what you guys had the opportunity to experience. Okay. So sit back, don't go away, and stay tuned for Update Novi.
That's low and below. Look, he's blushing.
When life's this hard, graduating can be even harder. But you can help David and the students in your community make it through by visiting boostup.org.
Welcome back to Update Novi. With me here at SWAT Studios are international guests from Sweden, Lars Stahl and Magnus, I'm going to get it wrong.
Hultgren.
Can you say it one more time?
Hultgren.
What he said.
That's good, you're doing fine.
They are sharing with us a little bit today about their experience in Novi. You've been here now, this is the third day, and you've been on a whirlwind since you arrived Sunday afternoon. We have shuffled you to an American home, a tour around the community, you visited with various department heads. Can you share a little bit about what your experiences and thoughts are of Novi and what you enjoyed doing and learning from the experience? Who wants to go first?
Oh, there's so many impressions you can fill in here, Lars. Where to start? Well, I think the first thing I would like to say is that where to start?
The hospitality, first of all.
Yes, of course. The relationships between people, and we can see, as you told, we have attended a leadership program here for 1 year, and talk about leadership and all that. And when we come here to Novi and get this hospitality from you, which is one of the characteristics of leadership, hospitality, and we can see joy, and we can see humanity from you all, and the engagement, and you inspire us. That's very much leadership in that. That's one strong impression Another one is, of course, the way you. We went to a civic council meeting the other night here, and listened to the politicians, and that difference, very much difference from the Swedish local governments, of course. First of all, you have seven politicians.
We do have 7 city council members.
Yes, you do. In Sweden, for example, it's not about 30 up to 70, something like that. So it's very different, and we have done some good things today, haven't we, Lars?
Yeah.
What did you enjoy today, Lars? Because we all are waiting to hear.
Yeah.
You had a really great day today. What did you enjoy doing?
Yeah, I had a great day today. Actually, the reason I'm here today is I lost my passport, and I have gotten a lot of help from you guys in the council and in the city civic house to get a temporary passport. So I have to stay an extra day, so we got to go to visit your field service operations to see all the machines, and we also went to the gun range for some weapons training. So
Did you enjoy that?
I
Mr.
enjoyed
Schultz?
that very much.
Yes, we are both hunters, so that was fun.
Yeah.
So you did enjoy that.
Yeah.
We had the opportunity to take you all downtown Detroit yesterday.
Yes.
Very different from Novi, obviously. One of the you hear about Detroit and the big 3 automakers that around the country, and a lot of people say when they visit Michigan, the one thing they never hear about is the hidden gem in the suburbs and how different we are with the sprawling, what we would say sprawling, but the larger homes and the yards and the amenities and the things that we all take for granted. We went to downtown Detroit, and you guys had some opportunities to see some of the depressed areas and the redevelopment that's going on. Was it what you expected to see?
No, well, yes and no. I think it was. It's a big city, of course, and we saw a lot of nice things. We saw the big arena and General Motors, big complex house, and all that. We saw some beautiful views, but also in the contrast, we saw a lot of fallen down houses. And all that, so it's full of contrast in what we saw. I like the trip though, but we didn't have the time to see very much. But
I actually had expected more clustered abandoned buildings, not as spread. So
One thing I think that you hit on just a few moments ago is the engagement. And even in a community such as Detroit, which has an immense amount of things to offer, from the ball fields, the art museums, the little pockets of culture that are there, there's still that engagement and spirit. The people that live there are very proud still and take pride in maybe their home or what Detroit has to offer, and they still wrap their arms around that. And I think that's very admirable. We in Novi obviously are very proud of our community, as you all of the communities in which you come from in Sweden. And I think as long as we keep instilling that in the people that live there, a community has a chance. It has the opportunity to rebuild and continue to build itself upon that, as long as you don't dull that spark.
yeah.
So, and very similarly, that's what you're doing through your leadership program, is engaging, the leadership and the sense of community through these young administrators and city managers and mayors.
Yes, of course.
So,
And that's a reflection we did when we were there. Also, that we can see there's much of opportunities, of course, in the cities. There's so much to do, but you can see future in it, of course. Så att,
You had the opportunity to visit our new library, which is absolutely beautiful, and it was neat for one of your colleagues with you because they're building a new library in Sweden, so I know
Yes.
that was a great experience. And tour some of our neighborhoods and interact in that way. You actually also paid a trip over to Farmington Hills,
yes, we did.
which is, although our neighbor, a very different community, they are very proud, I believe you said, of their new building, and engage with them a little bit.
Yes, we met their city manager.
Mr. Brock, very nice man,
Yes, we did.
and he shared with you as well.
Yes, yes.
So very good. It has been an extreme pleasure having you here. It really, I shared with you earlier, and I will continue to tell you throughout your stay. I've learned just as much from you. Your kindness, your patience, your understanding through the whole process, and the flexibility and going with the program. It has been absolutely amazing, and it feels like we're old friends. I mean, we've known each other for just a few short days and feel very, very connected, and a very dear friendship with you all. And we hope that you feel the same from our team in Novi, and continue to stay in touch and follow us through a variety of different ways.
Absolutely.
Well, you know that. Thank you very much, Sharon. Yeah.
Thank you for joining me here on Update Novi. And thank you, Novi viewing audience, for taking the time out of your day to spend with us here. As always, we invite you to continue watching Novi television. And if you have any desire to learn more about your Novi community, you can find all that you're looking for on our city website at cityofnovi.org. Until next time, take care.